Today I want to talk about Wyoming, and there's some past videos with her. Hi, girl. There's some past videos I have including Wyoming, but I haven't really done a lot with her on my late videos. Wyoming comes and goes in seasons. I work a little more with her in some seasons and a little less in others. And so this season's been a time when I haven't been spending as much time with her. But I've had this horse for many years. I mean, we're talking maybe even 9 or 10 at this point. She came to me as a wild Mustang and had gone through the tip training program. And she was supposed to be a horse that just needed some time in the saddle, some finishing. And for what I was doing with horses at the time, it seemed like an appropriate fit that I really wanted to have a Mustang. And maybe I wasn't feeling ready to take one right out of the ungentled pack, but to maybe get one that somebody had done some starting work on so that I could continue that. It wasn't that long after she came home that I realized that there was a lot going on with her that I didn't know or understand how to deal with. And the truth is, I often call her the wild beating heart of Hope Horsemanship, because without her, I would have never pushed so hard to find tools that worked beyond the kind of mainstream things that I had learned and had worked great with my horse Khaleesi, who I ride in endurance with, and she's a really fabulous horse, but the normal tools of what I consider probably working with maybe 80% of the horses, if you like the 80-20 rule, I think there's some truth to it. She fit nicely into that category. Wyoming, when she showed up, she did not fit nicely into that category. And there was a lot of issues that came up, even in the dangerous category. I found myself stuck in a really rural community with a horse that wouldn't get back on the trailer and that I didn't quite have the tools to work with, but I was just gonna try and figure it out because we were together and that was the deal. So over the years, this horse has really been what has pushed me to learn to do more, and I have become passionate about the process. So Wyoming, last time I made a video with her, it was trying to halter her in the field. It was probably just a couple months back, and I'll link that video in the description. That video showed that even just going out to put the halter on her in the field was still, at this point, struggling. And just putting that halter on her and taking her away from Khaleesi, who's her herd leader, she even starts fighting in that very beginning spot. And so you can watch that process a while back. But now I'm going to go ahead and spend a little time with her today, and you're going to see me go in and halter her. I don't know what's going to happen with that process, and we'll see how it goes. It'll show a little bit of what it's been like for her to just continue living in the field after working like we did a few months back. And then my plan today is just go ahead and trim her feet, because it's a good way for us to just do a small activity, connect and check in and see how the relationship's going. And come on along for the journey on this one, and we'll find out together. Well, when this horse came to me, she was initially pretty compliant and obedient. But I came to find really quickly that there's a lot of things that in hindsight she just really couldn't do. And she was afraid of punishment that comes with a lot of the increasing pressure methods, which in some cases I think we would call natural horsemanship. That's like adding pressure in order to get the horse to respond. And that particular method and way of working with her, I found created some obedience because she really didn't want to be punished by the pressure going up. But sometimes she didn't really know what to do or couldn't comply because of issues that she was feeling internally, like too afraid or too worried, maybe confusion. And for the first handful of years that I had her, and I didn't really know what else to do at the time because I was working in those same increasing pressure, direct pressure methods, she began to fight. That was her go-to. Maybe it's that little redhead nature, spicy mare in her. But the people that I've gotten some help with over the few years, who I think have been really great professionals, have noted that this little horse goes to fight sooner than most horses that they've worked with. One of the things I deal with sometimes in the winter is not having a lot of time to do something that seems meaningful with the horse when you're on the go. But just checking in on her feet, it's a good way to bring her in. Just do something simple before the big storm comes in. And just to check in and see how are we doing together, since we haven't done a whole lot in the recent days. Good girl. She has not always been great at letting me get in there and work with her feet, very patient with the process, but she just keeps getting better as I work with her on it. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'd like to set her foot down and not just have her rip it out from my hands. That's better. That's tension when she's trying to rip that foot out. There's tension in that. I'd like her to give to me and have it a little bit softer. I don't really, yeah, see how she just kind of loosened that foot up? And then I'm gonna get underneath her here. And I am not an expert trimmer, but I don't really have anybody I trust right now to work with this girl regularly. I do have somebody who comes in on occasion that's more proficient than I am and good with Mustangs. So, at the moment, I'm just going to do my best. Give me a break. Oh, good. You're doing good. Oh, nope. So I try not to be too hard on her, but I will just put her back and we'll start over. Yeah, that's it. I know. You trying? There we go. Yeah, you can. Oh, not super comfortable with it. Her little nippy actions are ways she tells me she's not super happy with what we're doing. I try not to get too hard on that with her because we've had a history of fighting that I'm trying to outgrow. And I'm just going to give her a break before she gets too worried. Oh, Khaleesi's running like a banshee. That's not helpful. Can you bring your attention back here? Oh, thank you. Yeah, what is she doing? What is she doing? Don't nibble my microphone. I know. What is that, right? So now I need to just take a minute and bring her attention back and put her where I've asked her and just reset. No, this way. This way. Good. This way. Hind around. Good. And then back. Are you with me? Are you with me? There's nothing happening up there you really need to focus in on. What I'm asking her right now is just to give a little. She lowered her neck, but I really was hoping she'd give a little more in the pole, so that she could release some of that tension that she's holding. I'll take it though. I'll take that. Okay, let's see if we can try again. All right, reset yourself and let me, good. So what I really like is when she just relaxes that foot enough for me to be able to pick it up. She used to jam her feet up in the air really hard, and I don't prefer that. If I can help it. Good girl. Hey, what are you looking at? Hey. So this I'm going to be paying attention to, since she's not focused on where I'm at. Could be deer, could be anything. We're going to reset. 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 She's not aware of me and I stopped. So we'll just do a little work here to bring her back. Yeah. Thank you. Better. Can you give again? Thank you. Good. Just want to get in here on this heel a little more. Pull it back. There it is. That's better. How about this other one? Good. Okay. So then I'm going to set that foot down. Yes. Better. Good job. Yeah. That's what I call my Frankenfoot design. Good job. Now I'm just going to walk her in a little circle, just to give her a little break. I think sometimes it's nice for him to get a little break in between. One would think this horse would already be at a place where she could just get her feet trimmed like a normal horse, but this has been a particularly long road, so we're just gonna go easy and patient. So now, before I start working on the cleaning up that foot, I'm actually gonna switch, because I found sometimes it's nice for her if I switch it up a little bit and don't stay on one side or one thing too long. And I see she's looking over at Khaleesi in the other field. Just gonna ask her to, stay with me, okay? Hey, it's all right. Stay with me, okay? Hey, 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 hey. Everyone's a little on edge extra today because we're having this huge winter storm come in. Good. I think it puts them all on a little edge. So first, I'm going to go ahead and reach down to clean this foot out, take a look at it. And I'm asking her if she'll just take the weight off. I like that. Oh, a little more, thank you. And then to give it to me and to be soft. That's been a huge help for us in this process, is not having her rip that foot up with a lot of force, but to just release it to me. And then I'm going to come down and get started with the nippers. There it is. Good start. Let me set it down. Okay. Not bad. All right. Don't you let Khaleesi get your mind off things, okay? Stay here with me. I know. Oh, there. Not even. You have this? Thank you. She just pulls it away. Sometimes it's better than others. And then I try to remember you might need a little break. So if I get a little farther, I drop that hoof. Sorry, girl. Good girl. I'm gonna just set it down, give her a little break. All right. Hey, you're doing good. These hooves are hard for me to pull right now. God, yeah. Thank you. Thank you for trying. You can keep your head forward. All right, let me have it. Good girl. Holy moly, those hoofs are hard. Yeah. You got some great feet there. Yeah. You got some good feet there. Don't go over me. Don't go over me. Thank you. That was stuff. Can I have it? Can I have it? That's it. Thank you. Set that down. Thank you. Good job. Good job. Set this one up. Are you stuck? Are you stuck? Thank you. Thank you. Thanks. Step up just a step, and then whoa. You can straighten out. Good. So those nippy things, something we've been working on over time. And she doesn't actually bite. It's just her way of telling me she's not happy or comfortable. And I'm working on helping her to release doing that because I don't like it as a habit. But again, I'm trying also not to create World War III over it because this mare and I have fought a lot over our years. We're trying to stop fighting. I'm going to cut off some of the bars. Good girl. There's no one coming. It's all right. Good. Oh, someone is coming. Come on. Hi. I'll just take it. We were right in the driveway area for you. Right. I'm like, there's no one coming. She's like, yes, there is. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'll get out of the way. You can go through the circle.
Okay. All right, thanks.
Sure, thank you. Oh, it's not ahead of me. try that circle again. See if you can do it without getting ahead of me. Even if you're on the inside, right? Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. So I usually do the front, and then on a different day we'll do the back. But I am gonna just get them picked up and looked at. See if she will be cooperative with those. Yeah, we had some hard times early on with these back feet. We're getting better. Now let's do the hard one first. Step this way. Good. Thank you. Thanks. And I just come back here. And, okay. Good girl. I just reach in, get them cleaned out a little. Good, and then ask if I can set it down gently. Good job. Very nice. And she's even still got it sitting there. I like that. I like that. It's really nice. Let's see if we can do the other one. Just step over here so you can see a little bit. Yeah. Good. One more. Good. Good. And then just back up one. Just resettle yourself. Good. You can do it. Just gentle. Thank you. Thank you. Hey, it's all right. It's all right. I think you can see with Wyoming that she's doing well. If you haven't known her for the years I've had her, you may not realize what a great job she's doing at really trying. But there's still pieces and parts you can see that she carries a fair amount of tension about anything we do together, including this. Let's see if she'll just release this foot for me. That was starting to be real nice. Thank you. And then I'll pick it up and I'll get it cleaned out. It's okay. I'm going to set that foot down. Can we set it down easy? No, no pushing. Yeah. That's what I really, really want to see, is for my horses to be able to pick up and put down their feet gently. Could be a little better, but we'll take it for now. Cut this piece of frog that's flapping off. Good. Yeah. Now I'm just going to ask if I can set it down real easy like. Yes. And then, of course, she still has to pick it up and adjust it. That's okay. Hey, you're doing a really nice job with this process. We've been doing good work together, right? Yeah, that nibbling, just still pieces of tension in there that she's struggling with. Thanks for telling me. Yeah, no biting, okay? I know. I know. It's tough being you. Yeah. Just being able to get some work done on her and have her still be in a pretty relaxed state. I just notice even small amounts of tension with her anymore, and it's a big deal to her. So I try to be aware, and then also we still have to work together. But she does carry some tension, and she'll let me know through the nibbling sometimes, and through other ways. So sometimes it's being fidgety. Hey, can you come this way? Yeah. She's also highly aware of her environment, and her survival instinct is pretty high. I just want you to walk forward. Thank you. And then come back this way and come in here. Good girl. Thank you. We're just resetting. Then stop. Good. That's a good girl. You're doing great. You're doing great. So my aim with this horse is really, because I've had to restart everything about a couple years back. She's an older horse, but in some ways she's only educationally 2, because that's when I relearned. Yeah. How to work with her in a way that wouldn't create increasing anxiety and fear, and course, the crazy thing is I absolutely adored her and I didn't want to create anxiety and fear, but the ways I only knew to work with, that's what they produced. So we're still a ways off with her. She's just got a lot of deep stuff that she carries, and I'm trying to work through it one piece at a time. And again, when I get these little pieces where that's that little nipping even, is that little bit of fight that's in there to tell me what she's struggling with, I just try to acknowledge that, discourage her fighting with me, but also not creating a bigger war. Yeah. All right. Well, you did a great job today. Let's go put you back in with your friends. Thank you for trying. Yeah, I know. You're a really good girl. You are a good girl. You're a good girl. Good girl. Let's go back to your friends. We have a whole big pile of hay with the tarp. I know. I think you can come in. Come on. Whoa. Whoa. Yeah. This is a great opportunity to try that again. Come on. Easy. Thank you. Goodness. That's better. Good girl. My dear. Oh, good girl. That's really good, brave thing. Oh my goodness. That's it. What a good girl. Hey there. I'd like to close the gate now. I know. Okay. Thank you for doing such a good job today and facing all those fears you have. I know, it's a big deal, isn't it? All right, you're gonna go off and see Khaleesi? She's coming over. She's coming over. Thank you. Well, there's a session with Wyoming, and I'm really pleased with how it's going with her. A lot of times, because I've had her so long, people will ask, how is she doing? You know, am I out riding her on the trails? And the truth is, we're not at the moment. And I don't spend a ton of time with her right now in the winter, but the time we do spend is doing really quality things. And I don't know what her future holds at this point, what she'll be able to do together with me. And it may never be a trail riding horse, but what we do together, my hope is that she'll feel good about it. If that's the case, and she does feel good about it, hi girl, then I feel like I've succeeded. Because this horse came with a whole lot of anxiety and fear that I really didn't even understand at the time. And she not only taught me how to see what that looks like, but she taught me how to help a horse get better at dealing with it.